Oh, I fucking forgot to do the shout out of the week
I know.
last time. Oh, so you knew.
No, I realized it at the very end. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
me too. I was like, oh,
I
what if
don't
this
give a fuck. Oh,
I was gonna make that a thing.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, we're not getting paid on YouTube.
The fuck are you talking about?
I'm just like,
Anyway, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Mr. Can Anime. Oh, whatever.
whatever. And I guess I'll wait. I'm Downloads Bacon.
Please don't do that.
What?
Don't hurt the microphone.
Okay, I'm not hurting the mic. I'll keep my distance. I'm sorry, microphone.
It's a $100 microphone.
I know it's $100 microphone.
So if
We're
you
editing
break it, I'm gonna make you buy me a new one.
You're gonna make him vain for it.
Yes.
Should we start this intro again?
No, this is fine.
Nah. Alright.
Welcome to the show, Anime Bacon Talk Show.
Yep.
I'm Ken Anime,
I'm the bacon guy.
and we're gonna mix it up again.
Yeah.
Fave 5, another Fave 5,
Whoop-de-doo.
and our first Fail 5.
Oh, yeah, that's something special.
We're going back to professional wrestling. We're talking our Fave 5 and Fail 5 wrestlers. These are the guys we love to watch. We get excited. Oh, we just like to watch them on TV.
Damn.
Yeah.
My nipples.
And these are the guys we hate to watch. We
Get
change the
off.
channel. We groan. And we hate it.
We swear to not watch wrestling anymore.
Yeah, they make us want to...
Or they just flat out just can't do a match.
Or we flat out just don't like them.
It's simple.
Don't like them.
Yeah.
Don't like them for shit.
And before anybody gets all like personal butthurt, maybe it's just a character.
Yeah.
We'll clarify if on our rants.
Yeah, maybe it's just a character. I have not met any of these guys.
No.
Like, I swear to God, the only what wrestlers have we actually met?
Mick Foley.
Raven.
Lex barely. He was kind of an ass, but yeah, he's gonna come and torture me. I think. No.
You know who we didn't meet?
Huh.
Sting.
Oh yeah, we didn't meet Sting.
I don't know who that fucking guy was, but it was a fake Sting. It's not the real Sting. Just because you put on the makeup like him, don't mean you're Sting.
That'd be funny if it was actually really Sting.
I don't think it was him.
No.
Like the shape of his skull was too different.
Oh.
Like, you can tell.
Well, that was a long.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
When I was like little and fat.
Yeah, we were all little. I was little and skinny. Now I'm tall and skinny.
I'm tall and average American.
I am a real.
Yeah, that's like skinny but with a little fat. Or Triple H would call me a skinny fat.
Now, as per usual, there are rules. Rules are, you actually have had to watch this guy.
Yes.
If you didn't watch him, but you heard of him and you heard that he was terrible,
Yeah, that's not
that
enough
doesn't
to
count.
go by.
That doesn't count.
No.
Yeah, I've actually had to, unfortunately or fortunately, sit through this BS.
No.
So, now I know complaining takes a longer time than complimenting, so let's start with our Fave 5. Fave 5. Going with number 5. Mr. Downloads a Bacon. Do you want to start this off with your number 5?
Nope.
Oh. Well, bye, guys.
Later.
I'm Batman.
Bye.
But before we get started, I can't believe I fucking forgot again. I have to do the shout out of the week.
Stop forgetting to do that.
I'm sorry, it's my thing.
God damn it.
To get back in the fucking room and sit down. That's my notebook. And close the door.
You're lucky I'm under contract.
No, you're not. I just asked you and you said yes.
Just do your shout out.
Yeah.
I get paid.
You get paid. You get paid more than me.
For the show.
You have a better job than I do, and that's because you work at a fucking supermarket.
Mm.
Anyway, shout out of the week for this week actually goes to one of the many people who inspired me to put the podcast back up. And that's Stone Cold Steve Austin over at the Steve Austin Show. Go to podcast1.com and look up the Steve Austin Show. Every Tuesday, Mr. Stone Cold Steve Austin fucking puts out a fucking podcast with some sort of interesting guest or just talking some shit, you know? And he's a bunch of fun. He's hilarious. He's insightful. All that good stuff. And it's 100% Stone Cold. That's audio whoop ass coming out right there.
Mm-hmm.
And on Thursdays, you get Stone Cold Unleashed, which means all kind of swearing bitches and motherfuckers. Tuesday's a family-friendly version.
It's like
Thursdays, all bitches and motherfuckers.
It's like, hi kids.
So
How
go
you
out,
doing?
go and check out that show. It's a bunch of fun, and I like it. And if you like Stone Cold Steve Austin, you're gonna love the podcast because it's all Steve Austin all the time.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've seen a few or heard a few.
So, the downloads bacon. Let's start off. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is a brand new guy. Well, it's a newer to my visuals, I guess, or to TV. Is Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
At some point in time, I stayed on wrestling for a while, but I had a slight hiatus for a while, like a little time off, because of certain complications or certain things that happened that just made me say, "Oh, this is stupid."
Yeah, certain decisions.
Yeah, certain things that happened in the beginning of 2013, but after a while, I kept like hearing about Bryan's for some reason. And I was like, all right. Then for one Monday, put Raw, and he was having a match. I forget which match exactly. I'm sorry, but he was having a match, and that match was, I loved it. And then he had like promo time, and I loved it too. I was like, are they giving Daniel Bryan a chance here? No, it's Vince McMahon. He doesn't want to give little faces a chance, you know. But no, he did, and bam, he just made me get back into it. So I give him the number 5 because he brought me back to wrestling, and he's a great talent.
He's amazing.
He's a great talent.
The guy's like, wow, I never got so fucking excited for like.
Yeah, or a quote unquote unimportant match, I guess. So you have to watch podcasts to get that. But yeah, his matches were really good. Like him and Punk have great matches, but with Bryan, I don't know, something about how he started like after that loss with Sheamus. And just his popularity started to grow and everything.
The whole yes, and no.
But I think it was the segments with Team Hell No that really, it was great for me. It was like
beautiful.
It was
most fun I've had in wrestling in a long damn time.
It was, and it was because of that, and then his great matches. I was just like, this guy deserves it, man. He deserves to be on here.
My number 5 of my Fave 5 is a guy I just started watching recently. You know, started watching last year and haven't stopped since. Had to find out more. Had to watch every single match of his on YouTube. It's fucking AJ Styles. Because you gotta realize, I wasn't always a TNA Impact Wrestling guy.
No.
I mean, I am now. But I wasn't always. I was always just a WWE guy.
No.
Because, let's face it, let's be honest. TNA has a record, a history of being fucking stupid.
Of having horrible ideas.
Horrible ideas.
Yeah, and well, if you have Vince Russo on your thing, it might hurt. Well,
if you have Vince Russo on your team, you gotta also have a guy to tell him no.
Yeah.
Sometimes he has good ideas. Sometimes he has 8 out of 10 times he has stupid fucking ideas.
No.
The only reason he worked in WWE was because Vince McMahon was there to tell him, no, that's a dumb fucking idea.
No.
You can't just put shit on a pole and have people fight over it.
But I like shit on a pole.
In fact, I'm going to put that in a match of WCW. Goldberg versus Kevin Nash, shit on a pole.
Shit on a pole.
First one to grab the doo-doo on the pole wins.
Yes. It's like a ladder match, except big guys can do it.
But I just had to get wrestling. I just had to watch some wrestling. So I started watching Impact Wrestling. Couldn't stop. I liked what I saw. More importantly, I liked what AJ Styles was doing. I love X Division style wrestling. And he was flying, hitting hard. It was amazing. He was phenomenal. Had to keep watching. Didn't stop. Haven't stopped. Even now, still going to watch AJ Styles. Maybe I might have to watch Ring of Honor now. For fucking... Because old Ring of Honor with Joe and Punk, that's all awesome.
Yeah, those are awesome.
But now it's just, I don't know, some hairy dudes there.
But maybe it's good. I don't know. They've had some good stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, my number 5, AJ Styles. Love that spiral tap.
The spiral tap's awesome. My number 4, Bacon's number 4, is actually a tie. the reason I put them here and not higher up is because I haven't seen too much of their promo works, but I just love their matches. And number 4 is a tie between Kenta Kobashi and Misawa Mitsuhara.
Oh,
The greatest wrestlers.
The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels of Japan, man.
Oh man, that's saying something. I mean, these two, I like together. How many 5-star matches they've had is more than any company will ever have.
Now, I love anime.
Yeah.
I love Japanese shit.
Yeah.
But I don't speak a word of anime. I don't pretend to.
Yeah.
I'm not like some other nerds who pretend to speak anime.
Yeah.
To speak Japanese because the anime's away.
Yeah.
So, I don't understand a damn thing any commentator saying
Yes.
when we watch a Japanese wrestling match.
Yeah.
But I don't have to. The match itself is so fucking good.
No, they're
it
so
just works
good.
so well.
I've seen a lot of Kenta Kobashi and Misawa's matches, and they tell the story so perfectly that I don't even need a commentary. Sometimes wrestlers rely on the commentary to tell their story sometimes.
Yeah, mostly on TV.
Yeah, or mostly with bad wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah.
And or to cover up certain things.
Yeah.
But with Kobashi and Misawa, I mean, the stories they tell in their matches are so beautiful, and I mean, it's just so exciting. You know, the only thing is I haven't seen any of their promos, and even if I did, I wouldn't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only reason why they're not higher
Do they
up.
even have promos?
I believe they do. I just like I said, like I've never seen any at all.
Oh.
So I mean, and I've seen one thing with Kobashi in Japan where he like chopped this skinny guy, but I had no idea what he was saying.
I was listening to Steve Austin podcast with Samoa Joe, and when Kobashi was gonna go to fight Joe in America, he was all scared and shit. He was like, "Oh, are you sure? Cause I never been to America, so do you know that?" And he's like, "Dude, we have the internet. They know we have the internet. We have VHS. They know who you are, and they want to come see you."
Yeah.
It's like, well, okay. So then he's cutting like a 1960s stuff of, "I'm the evil Japanese guy who's gonna beat all you fat smelly Americans. Ooh, I'm so evil because I'm Japanese." And then Joe comes up to him, dude, stop it, trust me, when you get here, you're gonna be a total babyface.
Yeah.
So just cut it out. Just really,
just relax. You're a legend.
We know who you are, and we like you.
Yeah, we love you more than a lot of others.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I could say anything, is that with these two, Misawa R.I.P. I'm just like racist.
Yeah, God rest.
God racist.
God rest.
You know, I mean, if anybody, like I know this is kind of going a little weird here. I'm gonna say this now, but if anybody can defeat the Undertaker at WrestleMania, and if there's anybody who I want to and will be capable of beating the Undertaker at WrestleMania, would be Kenta Kobashi.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna say this now, like I don't know if anybody saw it, but I'm gonna say it. Like Kenta Kobashi, with that burning hammer, could end the streak.
Oh, Kenta Kobashi's finished. The burning hammer. The burning hammer. That's the end all be all of all finishing moves.
No one's kicking out of that.
Yeah, there's no false finishes with that move.
No.
He does it. You're down for 3.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I mean, the thing that, like I said, Kobashi's just so like his moves burning fire, like awesome. Sorry, I mean I can keep going. I'm a huge wrestling fan when it comes to this. Like wrestling is my forte, and I could talk for days about how much I love these two.
Okay. Well, we still have another countdown.
But yeah, we still have another count.
Number 4. My childhood hero, the guy who told me this is how a man behaves. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Fucking man, when Stone Cold Steve Austin, when you hear that glass break, fucking the pop is so fucking loud. Everyone gets so fucking excited that women give birth, man, and they're not even pregnant. They're just bam.
What's this baby? It's like a mini Stone Cold coming out.
It's just
crazy.
Man, just get everyone. And that's because we've watched him since we were kids. He's exciting. He's fun. He's badass. He's the total.
He is a total package when it comes to that.
Fucking.
And pretty good in the ring too.
Yeah, he's the personification of badass.
Yeah.
He is badass incarnate.
Yeah.
If badass became a person, that person would be Stone Cold.
Yeah. Like if we wanted like American, like almost like an American badass, I would have to put Austin. Like,
oh yeah.
Like if I had to go, I need a wrestler to represent America. Austin would probably be there on my list.
Yeah,
Like if I had like Team America,
America.
Austin would have to be on there.
America. Yeah.
Yeah, like Austin would be on
He
there.
represents Texas.
Texas.
Texas
Yeah.
Rattlesnake.
Stunner right there. It's awesome.
Oh, dude.
Hmm.
We still have the same number 3.
Number 3.
We still have the same. Y2J, Mr. Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho is our number 3.
Talk about a guy who has consistently entertained us throughout the entirety of our lives.
Pretty much.
Since we were little kids, we would watch WCW. He was there, being entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Then as we got older and he moved to WWF, he was there in WWF, being entertaining. We're older now. He's still fucking entertaining.
Still awesome.
He's still awesome.
Yeah, and it's just...
He's gotten better.
Yeah, man, he's really good. And honestly, everything he does, I'm just like, wow, he's doing a good job. Like, I love it.
Everything he does is either funny or exciting.
Yeah, and he's the only wrestler who I can say, heel or face, I mean, he does it really good. Like, especially, but I think he does a better job as heel. Oh my god.
I think he's one of the best heels ever because he can get... I remember when I was a kid, he could get me to hate him in like 0 to 6 seconds.
You know, like it's 6 seconds
hate
flat.
this fucking guy.
Like, it was great.
It's like, you'd be like, hey, it's Chris Jericho. Look, it's Chris Jericho. He's so cool. He's so funny. Like, 10 seconds later, I hate this fucking guy. I want to rip his fucking face
my god,
off.
I hope whoever he's fighting kicks his ass.
I hope he murders this motherfucker.
Like, but that's just how good he was.
It's just how good he is as a heel.
Oh my god, I love
And he's
him
exciting as a face. Can't go wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
Like 2J Chris Jericho. Oh man. Not only that, but he also has his own podcast, Talk is Jericho, and his web series, again. But I'm Chris Jericho.
You gotta
That's
check
funny
that
as hell
out.
too. Go check that out. Go to podcast1.com and check out Talk is Jericho.
No.
We've already got like several episodes.
No.
And man, and fucking. But I'm Chris Jericho. It's like 10 episodes.
It's really good.
It's really good.
It's a-
And that fucking code breaker.
Code breaker? Forget about it.
It's like when you say the word finisher, code breaker. It's the first thing that goes right.
Yeah, it's code breaker.
Code breaker.
At least it's not the boomstick.
Boom. I read your book, Chris Jericho. You magnificent son of a bitch. I read your book. Boomstick.
But code breaker sounds cooler. And honestly,
It's better.
it's better. And when I call the Boston Crab the walls of Jericho all the time, I think you've done something there.
Yeah. When I just say the walls, it's
Yeah.
the walls.
He's doing the walls of Jericho. It's
Yeah.
like, no, it's a Boston Crab. No, it's the walls of Jericho. That's the old name. Now the current name that everybody now forward will call
It's
it.
like we don't call it the Ace Crusher. We call it the Diamond Cutter. And while I'm on the subject, we don't fucking call it an RKO. It's a Diamond Cutter.
A lot of people call it Diamond Cutter. Yes.
Fuck you, Randy. You don't know. We'll get to that later.
You get to that
Yeah.
later.
Numero dos.
2.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Shawn Michaels.
The Heartbreak Kid.
Shawn Michaels.
Mr. WrestleMania, now Mr. Hall of Fame.
Mr. Hall of Fame. Talk about someone who just, wow. I mean, he is completely like awesome in every category. Just slightly more than Jericho, in my opinion, but subject to change. But what's it called? Shawn Michaels is probably one of my favorite talents because of the fact that in the ring, he can blow my mind. It's great. Like, I mean, he brings out the best in almost every talent.
Yeah.
Also, and I think it's great.
Talk about a guy who can tell a story.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing I learned that I love about him is that he can tell a great story in the ring.
In the ring by itself.
Yeah, I don't even need commentary to tell what's going on.
Like he doesn't even like the storylines that he's been in
Yeah,
are pretty. I think are pretty good.
yeah,
But then you get into the ring, it's like it's another world, man.
yeah. Then he like amplifies it. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
definitely. Like you get it. You
Yeah.
get what they're doing. And he
That's-
can work with anybody.
yeah, like he
He even made the Great Khali look good.
he actually made the Great Khali look pretty good, and I'm just like, wow, that's impressive right there. And yeah, Michaels is the wrestler. I mean, like I said before, if I had a Team America, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, and Austin would be on that team.
Even though Jericho's Canadian.
Fuck it. He moved to America. No, he's still in Canada. So if I had a Team Canada, Jericho would be in Canada. So my Team America consists of Austin and Michaels. Texas. I like Team Texas now.
It is Team Texas.
Team Texas.
Hell yeah, Team Texas.
Yes.
Team Texas for life.
And we're Texan.
My number 2. CM Punk.
CM Punk is a good wrestler.
CM Punk is like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it. He's like my wrestler. Like, this is my kind of wrestler.
Yeah.
This is the kind of guy I want to turn on the TV and watch. He's a fucking smart ass. He's a fucking ass kicker. You know,
Kicker.
He does his martial arts. He does his submissions. He flies high. He punches you, kicks you in the head. It's just, he's exciting. He's cool. He's vibrant. He's straight edge. We're straight edge.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I love him.
He is pretty awesome. I will admit that. And his matches are really good too. I just love how good he is at playing his character. I mean, on the mic, he is right now in a league of his own.
Oh yeah.
If you don't include like Triple H or someone like that, like Triple H or Michaels. But right now, compared to the current roster, league of his own.
Oh yeah. No one can touch him.
No one. Cena, no.
No.
Bryan, I love you, but right now you got to work on it because Punk is like, he's a master of mic skills.
Yeah, he's. Remember when Sheamus was trying to? And he destroyed Sheamus.
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
Oh yeah.
There.
Hey, that promo fell apart.
It did.
Oh,
it did.
It's like, oh my god, it was one of the most.
It's like if you want to see that promo, it's a prime example of someone who has mic skills versus someone who
doesn't.
And it shows.
Oh yeah.
It really does.
And one of my favorite like disses in like fucking, he's like him against Kevin Nash. Would you like to see the text message on my phone? Would you like to see the text message my little sister Salil sent me? WTF, Kevin Nash. LOL, thought he was dead.
Like longest reigning champion of the current
of the universe era.
Yeah, of actually
40. No, fuck, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm a CM Punk fan. Fucking 434. 434 days. That's over a fucking year, man.
Yeah, no, he's the longest reigning champion of the past like 25 years.
And he beat all his challengers.
Yeah, he did.
He beat fucking Cena. He beat freaking Ziggler. He beat Bryan. He beat Del Rio. He beat Kane. He beat Ziggler. Did I say Ziggler?
Yeah,
Ziggler and Jericho.
He did beat Jericho.
Jericho.
I mean,
Jericho.
Right now, like I said, on mic, Punk is the best. One of my favorite promos is him against The Rock.
Jericho.
Actually, that's like, I'm gonna keep talking about Punk's mics because that is where he's phenomenal to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that I really love is when his promo against The Rock at the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
That was one of my favorites.
When you got you got here with your lame ass little catchphrases and your tired shtick and your millions and millions and your pie, but when it comes to put up or shove and something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna find out that when you get in that ring, your arms are just too short to box with God.
I just love that part where it's like, "Come Royal Rumble, I'm gonna kick your ass." I just love how he says that.
You're gonna be out there making movies. I'm gonna kick your ass.
And I'm just like, I so wish he would have kicked his ass. Like,
I know, he should have. Oh, fucking.
Oh,
I love The Rock. The Rock's one of the guys he was the director of my childhood. He's like, know your roles, you little bastard, you little jabroni. You're gonna like this and you're gonna like that. I was like, yes, sir. But you don't.
But
what?
I don't know.
Just giving the title to a part timer sounds kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even there.
Why not?
But anyway, number one,
my number one, and it's been my number one since I was a little kid. And when I first saw wrestling, I looked at this guy and I was like,
"That's my guy.
That's my guy right there."
My guy.
Like I looked at her, I looked at you, I looked at my sister, and I was like,
"That's my guy.
That's my guy.
That's our guy.
I'm gonna be watching him. He's the one I'm gonna be going for.
The one I want to.
Yes.
The only one
I need you. Is The Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
Undertaker from day one has always been my favorite. So like now, it's forever. The Undertaker will always be my favorite wrestler. That's just in the crazy.
It's just one of those things you can't change.
Yeah, man. It's just
He already cemented his legacy, man. What, 21-0?
21-0, and he's a great talent, man. I mean, he's like the best striker. I mean, he's
one of the best strikers, one of the best grapplers, one of the best submissions, best at striking, grappling, submission, brawling. He can even fly, tall ass motherfucker,
he
dives
can
through the ropes.
Here's the thing: he can do, like, I'm pretty sure, and he's done it before, that he can do lucha libre moves. He can do
he can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah. The only thing is he's kind of tall, like really tall, so he can't really. If he does a Hurricane Rana, he's gonna land on his head.
Oh yeah.
But he can do it. There's no doubt that the Undertaker.
Like if he had someone just as tall as him.
Yeah, then he could. Yeah, he could probably do it. Yeah, But
he just chooses not to.
Yeah, because he might get seriously hurt.
Because he's not John Cena. Oh, I'm gonna do a drop kick. Oh, I'm gonna do a Hurricane Rana.
But that's for the next later. But the Undertaker here is special to me. Like, even when everybody hated him, I still loved him. But one thing that I'm gonna say, like, besides that, is I still love that he keeps evolving. But the one thing I really like is when I hear about how good he is in the backstage.
Oh yeah,
that's special to me.
That he's the locker room leader.
Yeah.
Some people for a while called him the conscience of the WWE, because he's the one who told Shawn Michaels, "Hey, you're not gonna screw over Austin, or else." And he's the one who told Vince McMahon, "Hey, you will apologize to Bret Hart."
No.
There's no if answer, but you will.
Yeah.
He's the one who's Chris Jericho calls him the Fonz of the locker room.
Yeah, and Undertaker, I mean, he's earned that. Like, when he demands respect.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know why he demands it. He already has it.
He just gets it.
Yeah, like there's.
You give him respect. You don't. It's like. You don't not respect the Undertaker. You just don't.
Yeah, it's just impossible. You have all he's done and everything. You respect the Undertaker.
Now, I'm totally cheating on this one.
Yeah.
Because my number one, I just couldn't decide. I'm sorry. My number one is both Shawn Michaels and the Undertaker.
They're number one.
It's both. The one guy is shrouded in darkness while the other one thrives in the spotlight. Yeah. It's just so cool.
It is. And their epic match at 25 should have been 5.
25, 26. Oh, every time.
Every time.
And I'll say one badass thing about the Undertaker. I saw a promo, saw a documentary. Everyone put the Undertaker against big dudes.
Yeah.
Against like King Kong Bundy and Giant Gonzalez and shit.
Yeah.
He was the WWE's Dragon Slayer. He'd kill every big thing that showed up. Yeah. But then they realized he could have good matches with like Kurt Hennig and Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. And I saw his match against Bret Hart. It was fucking awesome.
It was pretty
Seriously,
good.
there's Bret Hart punching him in the corner.
I love that.
And then he grabs him, fucking throws him, and then does like machine gun punches. I swear, the most awesome fucking machine. Yeah, gum rapid fire. But in real life, just pow, 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 knock the fuck out of Bret Hart. It's like, this is amazing.
Yeah, man. I talk about someone, like I said, you can't ignore those strikes by the Undertaker.
And Shawn Michaels. Wow, talk about exciting. Talk about just exciting, just thrilling. This is great.
This is not called the showstopper for no reason.
The showstopper.
Man, he will steal this show.
The show stealer. He's great. And I couldn't decide. I just had to go with both. And the reason, I love CM Punk. I mean, I found out of Straight Edge through CM Punk. I love CM Punk. But the reason, and I love Austin. They're two important figures in my life. But here's the thing about those two guys. They're all killer, no filler type dudes. But I like filler. I like showmanship. I like the pyro and the sparkles and all that shit.
The theatrics.
The theatrics. So not only when you have great storytelling and great in-ring ability and all that good shit, but you also have the theatrics and the pyro and all that shit from Michaels and Undertaker. It's like,
caskets.
And not only do I have good cake, but they also put good frosting on it too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And it's really good frosting.
And it's written. It's damn good. I like it a lot.
Mm.
So that's our five favorite professional wrestlers, or 6, I guess, if you want to be all technical and shit.
6. I guess an honorable mention on our part, or my part on this, is probably CM Punk would have been probably my number 6 on that.
My number 6 was Christian Cage.
No, actually, yeah, number 6 and 7, probably gonna switch them around maybe. One who didn't make it, but I was so close to putting him on there, is Edge.
Yeah.
I love Edge.
For me, it's Christian.
Edge.
I love Christian.
Edge. I'm an Edge head.
Captain Charisma. I'm a peep for life forever.
I love the rated R superstar.
And none of these guys are interior right now. Piss me off.
I love Edge.
Christian.
Edge is pretty awesome.
Christian. Captain Charisma.
Rated R superstar.
Kill switch.
Spear.
The spear again for a little bit.
The execution.
The frog splash again for a little bit.
The educator.
No, I think that's the only 3.
Concerto.
Concerto.
They both have that.
They both have that.
Yeah. Love those guys.
Okay. Fail 5.
Ah, fuck.
Fail 5. We hate these fucking guys. We don't want to see them on TV. We change the channel, press the mute button, we turn it off, we go do something else. We're like, hey, Mark, hey, Bacon.
What's up?
Want to help me go do the dishes?
No, I'd rather see Paige try.
Yeah, that's fun too. We'd rather wash dishes and see paint dry than watch these guys.
It could get interesting. Oh, it dropped. This side dried before this one. Intriguing.
Okay. Number 5.
Number 5, my fail 5. I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar on this one. And certain, like, before I get like a lot of dislikes and hates and everything,
Yeah,
the reason,
butthurt.
yeah, before everybody gets butthurt, the reason I put Lesnar here is because of the fact I loved Lesnar. I loved it when he first came out. I was like, this is the beast, the next big thing. I loved him. I was like, he's great. Honestly,
I thought he was legitimately unstoppable.
I honestly, when he beat The Undertaker, I was like, okay, no one can stop him.
He beat both Hardy Boys at the same fucking time.
Yeah, I was like...
That's because they were my favorite tag team. He's
yeah.
like, holy shit, this guy.
I was like, this guy is just great. I mean, he's very good technical. He's surprisingly, like, well, smart. Like, good in the ring. His promos are okay, but he's got Paul Heyman. And I was like, this guy... He's the next big thing. Like, honestly, I see it for like 10 years.
I mean, this guy doesn't have the best mic skills, but he has something better. He has Paul Heyman.
Yeah, man.
Nothing's gonna stop him. He's gonna
mic skills when he got Paul Heyman.
I know he's gonna fucking murder everyone and take the WWE by the balls and keep it.
Yeah.
Until he took his fucking balls and went home.
Yeah, he kind of just...
The fucking whiner.
He did a 404. He kind of bailed. And that's the thing that it gets me even more, is that he was given a lot.
They gave him everything. Everything to be the next big thing. He was going to be the next Hulk Hogan or whatever the fuck.
Like the next... I'm at Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, The Rock, Brock Lesnar.
That's what it was.
That's the order
but then
that it
Brock
should
done fucked it up. Oh, do I have to travel that much? Oh, I don't like to travel. Oh, I have to meet fans. Oh, you want me to shake your hand? Okay. Oh, I don't want to touch it. Yeah.
He's gonna come in here and kick our ass.
Yeah. I don't care. The fuck does he care?
It's a pigeon.
The fuck does he care?
Doesn't.
The fuck does Brock? He's married to Sable. The fuck does he care about 2 dudes talking shit about him?
Yeah. God damn it.
Sable.
Why?
And it's not sour grapes, okay? We're just joking around.
I know, Sable.
We're just joking around, but seriously, he was given everything to be the next big thing, to take the WWE. But then he fucking, can I have a private jet just to take me to the TV tapings and then home? Cause I don't want to talk to the fans. I don't want to do this. I don't want to travel. Oh,
so it was something to kind of.
I want to be a football player.
And that didn't play out too well. But
no one fucking.
I don't even know what team he was on.
He couldn't fucking play football.
Yeah, it would have been cool if he F5 someone I would have watched, but he didn't do that.
Yeah, and he's all like UFC, And then it's easy to beat the shit out of everyone in UFC when everyone's fucking smaller than you.
Yeah.
But then when it turns out someone's better than you, it's like, this guy's too hard to fight. Can you let me win? No. Oh, then I quit. Then he comes back to WWE, and he's like, what's he doing? He's wrestling John Cena. It's like, fuck. This is gonna be the most over muscled, pussiest fight ever. And guess what? I wasn't wrong. Fuck Brock Lesnar.
Oh, no.
Like some people want him to end the streak.
No, I don't want him to end the streak. Maybe a Taker will consider, but honestly, for me, I mean, he was given that great chance and just dropped it. So I'm not really like I hate him. I'm just really like disappointed. I'm just like, God damn it, dude! You could have been like,
and he could have been like, the guy. But I guess he decided to not to.
No.
And it's not like he's the same guy, No. Today he doesn't even wrestle like the way he used to.
No.
Back then he was a wrestler and he destroyed everyone.
Yeah, his wrestling.
Now he's just
MMA kind of.
Yeah, MMA pussy fighting around. With a dick on his chest. You have a dick on your chest. You should probably get that checked out.
Number 4, or wait, you're number 5, right?
My number 5 is the Great Khali. Because I hate that big dumb motherfucker. He talk about boring. He just doesn't. Can the guy not bend his knees? Like, I'm concerned here. Can the guy not bend his knees?
I am.
Because he's slow. He's boring. He doesn't really do much. And
he dances.
No, I don't think you can. That's not dancing. I just don't like watching him. Like, I know he's big in India. That's cool, but I'm in Texas, so.
No.
I don't know. I just don't like watching the guy. He does nothing.
No. Actually, he's my number 4.
Yeah, and Brock Lesnar's my number 4. So yeah, we just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah.
The one thing if I am gonna speak about Khali is the fact that I actually really liked him when he came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really liked him when he came out because he looked different. He looked intimidating. He I don't know. He was big, massive. Like he wore the black, so it made him look intimidating. He had this thing, like his look was different, and it was very scary and very intimidating. And I thought, wow, this guy could be something,
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, he's a giant, I mean, there's chances where he can mess up, but he can do something.
Yeah.
I've seen giants actually do a good job in Japan. So I'm just like, you know what? Yeah. So he beats up the Undertaker, kicks his ass like hard. I'm like, whoa, this guy's cool. And then for a while, he gets this kind of cool push, and his finisher actually, the chop. Unlike other people, I like the chop, because he's a big guy. It makes sense. His hand's huge. Bah. But then, for some reason, I guess after his feud with the Undertaker, I guess they couldn't think of anything for him.
He just sort of petered out.
Yeah, he kind of just started to fade, and I was just like, well, then he faded, but then he came back. He went to Raw, fought Cena, lost, and then was like that's pretty much.
After you lose to Cena, the WWE takes everything away from you, and tosses you back on the street.
Yeah,
you did your job. Now go away.
Yeah, Cena beat you. You were built up for Cena to beat you. Yeah, here's it. So then the Khalis just started dancing, doing all this dumb crap, and then having bad matches after bad matches after bad matches.
Yeah.
But, no.
Whatevs. Okay. Number 3. We actually have the same number 3.
We do?
Yeah. Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto Del Rio, for me, I mean, maybe he's a great talent. Maybe. But the one reason why I have to put him on my list is for the fact that they just, super pushed him ever since the beginning.
They started him at main event.
Yeah, they You know, like wrestler, like when a wrestler comes in, you have to start in from the bottom and work your way to the top.
Yeah.
You know, taking in spoonful. You know, to
Yeah,
just,
one step at a time.
yeah, one step at a time.
I mean, they did that with fucking Goldberg.
Yeah, Goldberg did that
WCW.
too, and then look at what a big name he became.
Yeah.
They did that with every guy. Hogan also, so, you know, everybody. But when you come into this major company, and bam, you're already the main event. Bam, already.
But it's not like in WCW, Big Show started like at the like near the top in the high card.
Yeah.
Well, that's because the guy's fucking huge. He's
Yeah,
a fucking
like-
giant. The guy's fucking massive.
Yeah, like Andre had sadly passed, and then there was no like to see a giant
Again? That's
again
like,
who
holy
was able
shit.
like, and they looked in shape and shit, and I was like,
Yeah.
whoa,
And he can actually,
do stuff.
yeah. Not that Andre couldn't do stuff,
I
because
mean,
Andre
no,
was great.
Andre was awesome.
He invented the fucking pedigree.
Yeah,
and
that's
like
that.
a handful of other moves.
Yeah, man, Andre's awesome. No,
But-
all
yeah,
love
but
for
the
Andre.
point is, Big Show had something.
Yeah, he had something going there.
There's a reason why you could put him at near the top.
Yeah, because people are gonna pay to see a giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when Alberto Del Rio comes in, it's just some guy with the scarf. He's like, he's my destiny, he's my destiny. Like, they, it's just,
It's your destiny to start from the bottom and work your way to the top
he
like
fucking-
everybody else.
it's just some guy with the scarf, some Mexican dude with the scarf.
But I was like, well,
And he beats Rey Mysterio in his first match,
I'm
clean.
like- clean. I'm just like, what's going on here? Okay, Rey Mysterio's a main eventer, but I'm like, I don't
Fucking
know.
John
man.
Morrison was wrestling for God knows how long before he beat Rey Mysterio clean to win the IC title
in a really good match.
in a damn good match.
Like, I mean, even Punk, everybody started off from the bottom. Brian and everybody started from the, like,
And they
main-
worked their way up.
Yeah, that's like the main reason is that you started. Even Lesnar started from the bottom and you work your way to the top.
Yeah. Lesnar made a huge impact,
Yeah.
but he didn't start fighting like he didn't.
Like-
His first match wasn't beating Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, like it wasn't like that in the first match.
No, he came in. And he first thing he did was kill Spike Dudley or something.
Yeah, like killed some hardcore wrestlers.
Yeah.
And instead of pinning a guy and winning the title, no, he was just like,
He was like,
No, I'm
fuck,
not
fuck it,
gonna-
I made my point.
I mean, yeah, you know, and that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, but fucking.
But in this case, it was like he wins a match against Rey Mysterio, and I'm like, you know, you made Rey Mysterio look really weak against this new guy, right?
Not that they have a problem with that.
Yeah, I guess not, but I'm like, well, okay, this guy won, so maybe he has something special going for him.
No, the guy's just boring.
Yeah.
I mean, he beats Rey Mysterio, then he goes on to feud with Edge, the
Yeah,
World Heavyweight Champion.
Okay, like okay, first he beats Rey Mysterio. Then I believe his first or second pay-per-view is for the title. He's already in the title picture. Then he wins his first Royal Rumble. He wins it,
He wins his first Royal.
which is the biggest Royal
Son of a
Rumble, like 40
bitch.
man. He wins the first one, and is already the main event at his first WrestleMania, and it hasn't even been an entire year. It's
Who the
it's
fuck
it's a,
does that?
I don't know. It's a prime example of like too fast. Okay, you're going too fast here.
Yeah, they push someone who is boring. The guy's fucking boring.
And the audience is like, "What? Okay, what's going on here?"
He's just fucking boring.
Like,
It's
honestly,
like playing Final Fantasy 13. It's a bore.
like I understand. Like, if they would have given him a little bit more time, maybe an entire year, I could see it winning the Royal Rumble. I can see him doing that. What if it hasn't even been an entire year? It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
just like,
what are you trying to pull?
that's like if Fandango won the Royal Rumble in his first Royal Rumble, which I'm
Oh, by the way, since you brought it up, just a quick note. Fandango beating Jericho at WrestleMania, his first WrestleMania, that is bullshit.
that's another bullshit too.
Yeah.
That's his first official match, I think, like
Yeah.
match.
Fandango, you better fucking try harder. All right?
Because I mean,
Shit.
you have our number. You beat Jericho. That's
You beat Jericho at
Ah.
WrestleMania.
you getting a good torch there. You better.
If
better
you don't
run with
fucking soar to the sky, you could shove it up your ass.
But when it comes to Del Rio, like I said,
Uh,
he is all right. He's all right. Like in the ring, he's all right.
yeah.
Yeah, like
To me, he's boring.
but his mic skills and whatever.
His mic
all
skills are
right.
boring.
Like that's why.
If he's not talking about his destiny, he doesn't have anything to talk about.
He's like,
Perros,
he's like, oh,
destiny,
something.
both of you.
Or something, but or not pronouncing anybody's name correctly. But pretty much, the reason I don't like Del Rio is because he was pushed way too fast, and can sometimes, to me, sometimes be boring. Maybe another times he can have
what
good
has
matches.
he accomplished?
Well,
He's been World Heavyweight Champion. He's been WWE Champion. And who really gives a fuck?
No, really, he's gone, and no one seems to notice. The
He's
one
gone?
thing, well, not that I haven't seen him.
Where the fuck is he?
I don't know. I don't care.
See?
It's like the Sheamus effect. You're gone, and no one really notices.
Yeah.
Like with Van Damme, I was like, where the hell is he? And then I learned his contract expired. I was like, where's
Yeah,
Christian?
he was given
where
a
the
short term.
Yeah, and I'm just like other wrestlers, I'm like, where the hell are they? Well, with these two, I'm just like, nah. What's it called? The one thing I can say Del Rio did right was those enziguris.
Oh, one. He can do one move well.
Hey, but
nice.
That's about it.
Okay, let's go to number 2.
Number 2. Oh, well, we have the same number 2 and 1.
John Cena.
John Cena's the number 2.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, John Cena.
Now, I'm not talking about John Cena, the man, the human being.
Yeah.
Because I've never met the gentleman.
Like we said before, all we're just saying is towards the character.
Towards the guy we see on TV.
Yeah.
I know that there's another John Cena, the real life John Cena. I've never met the gentleman. Hell, you know what? I bet we'd probably get along. Because he's a fan of anime too.
Yes?
Yeah.
Holy
He's a fan of anime. He loves Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh, well then now we might not get along. I'm just...
Yeah, I don't like Neon Genesis Evangelion either. But hell, he's been reported that he's a big fan of Evangelion and Bebop.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a big fan of anime.
Yeah,
so it's like, hey, maybe if I ever met him, God forbid, maybe if I did, we might get along.
Yeah,
who knows?
It'd be like, hey, you want to watch?
But the guy we see on TV can't fucking stand him.
Yeah, and I watched the entire 10 years, like the entire rise and everything of Cena. So I watched the whole thing.
He had his first match with Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that's
granted
something.
He lost.
Yeah, he lost, but first televised match, and he lost.
Fucking.
But
with his stupid T-shirts and his fucking shorts and his hustle, loyalty, respect.
What's hustle?
I don't know.
Hustle. I don't know what that is. I don't know in what context he's using it.
He's popular, but why? I just don't see it. I don't like this fucking guy.
I don't know.
He's annoying with his PG fucking promos and his...
With jack wagons.
Yeah, his jack wagons and his whole fudging thing.
How about a heel turn? But with Cena, the one thing that I can say... is I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I'm like, maybe there's something we're missing. Someone could tell us. I would like that. And
don't go, oh, he just kicks ass. No, fuck you.
Give me a legit reason.
We're not stupid. Wrestling's predetermined.
Yeah.
Just because he wins doesn't make him good. It just means they said he would win.
Yeah, like what makes him good is what he does.
Yeah, it's not what it's how you perform.
In the ring.
He doesn't perform very well.
Yeah, but the one thing that he does, another thing in the ring that I'm gonna announce, or actually just getting to the ring, we'll work our way to it. Yeah. The one thing that he does getting into the ring that annoys me, and actually, if my dad noticed it, whatever, that's something. It's like he's an older school wrestling fan, but. The one thing he loves to make fun of, and we noticed it too, is that if he's going to lose, he has a sad face.
He makes his boo-boo face.
I'm going
to lose. But I kick out it too.
But I like winning.
It's like,
but I'm
dude, just...
you need to lose sometimes.
Like, yeah, and you could tell He just doesn't want to go in the ring. He's like, oh man, I'm gonna lose today.
No.
C Nation, yay!
Oh, C Nation.
Here's my cap.
He's like there, like in the freaking entranceway. He comes out. C Nation goes back in. He goes back in. Then he starts.
Someone fucking pushes him back.
No, I want to go. I want to go.
I don't want to lose.
I want to go back.
He's like, do I have to?
Yeah, like it's like I'm sorry, like what's it called? Like I said, talking about the character, but like that. I mean, really, dude, please don't do that. I mean, imagine if every wrestler did that when they lose. Undertaker comes out, or like Michaels, he comes out, he's like, he comes to the ring and he's.
I know I'm sexy.
Michaels coming in
with his shoulders slumped and he's hunched over and he's sighing.
I'm gonna lose.
Guys, we gotta lose today. Do you want to change the channel? That's cool.
I guess I'm the kid.
Yeah, I know I'm sexy.
Goes to the ring. Goes to the ring, sits down, pulls out some jacks, starts.
Do I have to?
It's like, well, let's go.
I'll give you $20.
I guess, I guess we gotta do it,
Best for business.
It's a living, I guess.
Yeah. But no, I don't like his 5 moves of doom. Don't like his 5 moves. Because it's just, like, I've heard of guys who have a finishing sequence.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a finishing move, it's a finishing sequence. But seriously, are you really going to get up after that second shoulder tackle? Are you really going to throw that punch for him to do the protoplex? The only way he can do the fucking protoplex? Does the protoplex really hurt that much for you to lay on your back the entire fucking time? You don't see him doing the hand thingy? And you really have to get up right away as soon as he hits you with it? I mean, you're like, that was mildly annoying. Stand up right. Dude, you hit me in the forehead. Why did you do that? Whoa. Hey, this came out of nowhere. Why didn't I fucking just leave the ring?
There's something that I did I guess points out to this argument also that they like to say in wrestling before. I don't know if they say it that much now.
Yeah.
Is that they'll say, oh, wrestlers, they study each other. They study the tapes, they study the matches.
Yeah.
And they did that before, and I was like, that's cool. It made it sound
so. No one fucking watches any fucking John Cena match and knows
like,
any of the 5 fucking moves of doom.
I guess everybody just does that. Like, Cena's on TV.
He's like, I have to fight Cena.
Let's watch WCW.
WCW doesn't exist anymore.
They just change it to like Turner Broadcast or whatever. Just
like
cartoons.
No one fucking
Adventure Time
watches any John Cena matches and knows any of his 5 moves of doom. That as soon as he does the second shoulder tackle, maybe I should just roll out of the ring and regain my composure, or maybe I should do a kick instead of a punch.
That would throw him off so much.
That would throw him off so much.
No, but I mean...
Or maybe as soon as he hits me with the protoplex, I should roll out of the ring.
Selling it for a while. But like I said, I guess, it's a wrestling thing now.
Anything?
But I mean, the only thing, I guess... I don't know. I can't really... I made this argument before, like, in the ring. But if Cena wins a match, it does kind of... the match. So,
yeah.
Like... People calling him Superman, and it does make sense.
I'm just sick of it.
It's more interesting to see Superman fall than it is Superman to,
win
all the time.
Yeah. So it's kind of, I'm just sick of it. He's done the same thing for so long. It's like
even Hogan had his 10-year run, and then he kind of went to WCW for a little bit and turned heel.
I'm not saying John Cena should turn heel. I'm just saying.
I don't give a crap anymore.
Yeah, I don't give a crap anymore.
Like all the internet wanted it to happen.
Hey. Stop doing drop kicks. Stop doing your can't Rana.
He's trying.
Don't. Just give up. You don't need to be fucking doing drop kicks. You're not built like that.
You established your offense. Just stay with it, dude. I mean, we all know you're not going to expand your moveset. If you're going to expand your moveset, don't try to do drop kicks and hurricane Ranas. You're not built like that. Seriously. Maybe
have you seen his fucking drop kicks? They're horrendous.
Hey man, like a German suplex maybe.
Yeah, add some more different suplexes on there.
And no move is more awesome than an overhead belly to belly suplex.
Overhead belly to belly.
That shows off your strength, and it's awesome to look at.
Yeah, maybe do some boxing punches or something. You know?
Yeah,
Show off that power of yours.
yeah, man.
But seriously, a Hurricane Rana.
Like
It's
Hurricane
like you
Run, I'm
fucking
just
do
like,
it. And you're like, I did it the way Sin Cara told me.
yeah, Sin Cara should be on this list, but
Okay, number 1. Okay, we're going kind of long, so let's finish it.
all right.
Number 1. My number 1 fail
Mine
wrestler all time. Scott Steiner.
too. Steiner Brothers.
Fucking hate Steiner. Can't stand him.
He's fat.
With his horrible fucking promos. At least
Yes.
John Cena can get through a promo.
Scott Steiner is a little odd in his kind of promos. I know he's gonna burst in, hit us with a Steiner recliner, and then check some roids in him. but the thing about
Disgusting.
Scott Steiner that I had to put him in my kind of thing.
Yeah.
Both of them, I guess, is just the fact that first, like, their matches are just to me, and that's important to me.
Yeah.
But one other thing is that they do not give a crap about the guy they're working with. I've heard they like are dicks in the ring, and that they
You can't do
wanna-
that.
yeah, you can't like
You can't do
hurt
that.
the guy you're like you can't like really hurt the guy you're in. You know.
Yeah.
Like-
if you want to go, if you want to be stiff and do pot shots, okay. But if you want to fucking murder the dude, you know, like seriously hurt and injure
Yeah.
him, dude, no one's gonna fucking want to work with you.
Yeah, like I mean, he has that
It's
one
like, why
move.
fucking bother?
Yeah, like I mean, I know, some finishers and drop like his finisher does like it looks like it could break a guy's neck.
Yeah,
and just
he's legitimately gonna kill a guy. He's gonna
just,
paralyze the dude and be like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you.
And then yeah, it was just like I heard that like you said, in the ring they don't do anything for me. But from what I've heard backstage and all that shit, they're kind of assholes,
Yeah, yeah.
and that kind of doesn't really work
Yeah.
for me.
Who wants? I don't know. I don't want to watch assholes on TV.
No,
don't give a shit.
Like unless
I can do better
funny.
things with my life.
Yeah.
So yeah, fucking for me, Scott Steiner specifically for you, it's both Steiner brothers.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't like like wrestlers who are trying to like,
They're fucking horrible.
yeah, like be like, too stiff or like anything like that.
You want to show off how big your dick is? Go do it somewhere else.
Yeah, like it's just, I don't know.
'Cause seriously, pro wrestling is about doing business and making money. You can't do that. If you wanted to show off how big your dick is, go somewhere else.
Yeah, and that's
It probably isn't even big at all with the fucking steroids he does.
yeah, but what's it called? Like I said, the one thing is like, I like I said, I don't want to. Ever since what happened to me, I really don't want people to like, fucking go that fucked up. I mean, it happened with Owen Hart and Austin. You drove him on his head and messed up his neck, and Austin had to change everything.
Yeah.
And Steiner having that finisher or having like being the way it is, or both of them,
Yeah.
and not giving a shit. I mean, even if they like messed up something, they'll just be like, "Yeah, he brought it on himself."
Meh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you too.
And I'm just like, ah.
Can't get through a promo, can't get through a match.
I'm
It's
just
like, what's there to like? Jeez, ultimate fail.
uh,
So that's our Fave 5 and our Fail 5.
mhm.
This episode went a little bit long, but we had 2 lists to go through.
So I might
Now,
spoil it
let's just sum it up.
too. Mhm.
Ken Anime's Fave 5. 5. AJ Styles. 4. Stone Cold Steve Austin. 3. Chris Jericho. 2. CM Punk. And number 1. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker.
All right, my Fave 5. Number 5, Daniel Bryan. Number 4, Kobashi and Misawa. Number 3, Chris Jericho. Number 2, Shawn Michaels. And number 1, The Undertaker.
And we're just going to go through the Fail 5 real quick because they're all the same dudes.
Yeah.
The Great Khali. Brock Lesnar. Alberto Del Rio. John Cena. And the Steiner brothers.
No.
Fucking A.
Uh,
Okay, well, that was our show. Wow, almost about an hour. Thanks for sticking the whole hour. You are a trooper.
you're an Iron Man.
Iron Man. Go outside and do something awesome, you iron person, you.
Yes.
See you later.
Unless it's raining.